Hello guys and welcome to SteveNews, some nice game updates including Five Nights at Freddy's and Star Wars, Pavlov gets its 10th build and we get the amazing Zombies mode, plus some additional bits, a hidden feature on the Oculus Quest that hints at some even more great news, and Google's Chrome beta has some VR capabilities, so let's strap in and begin the news. First up is we've got some news about Five Nights at Freddy's. One of the most anticipated games are still yet to release. They're keeping very quiet about it, but Stillwell Studios finally shared some exciting news, well, deflating news regarding the game's release, as we've been itching to know. The co-founder Andrew Dayton stated, "We can't announce the launch date as there is lots of work to do, but we can't wait to share the game with the Oculus Quest community." So not great news, but at least we've heard something, which is more than Crytek have done. He also did say that people have been playing the game in the office, and his favourite part about the game is watching people play it, as they get really scared and jump and then laugh from the public embarrassment of screaming like a child. They did also have an additional cheeky bit onto this, which is they intend to expand the franchise, so more FNAF games that could be coming our way. I do hope it's a 2019 release, because this kind of statement so late in the year is kind of worrying. I am expecting perhaps next year after the Christmas intake of quests. It would be a good idea from a business standpoint, so we'll see. Next, Vader Immortal Episode 3 gets a release date, which I'm over the moon about. This is the third part of the three-part Star Wars series. I won't give away any spoilers for those who haven't played it, but Episode 1 felt like it had a lot more story. It was a lot more immersive and longer. Although Episode 2 had cooler action, it was much shorter. I feel they didn't make much use out of the great mechanics that they had at their disposal, so I am hoping with Episode 3 we get a good length of a game and some awesome gameplay to be the icing on the cake that we deserve. Give it to us! It would be nice to have an add-on where if we owned all 3 episodes we can actually play them all in one sitting, and have a totally fluid story from start to finish. Let me know what you think. In the latest game, for part 3, this is public information, this isn't a spoiler, you will be having a lightsaber fight toe-to-toe with Vader, fulfilling many Star Wars fans' dreams. And right before the final movie is released a few weeks later, there are even more powers to unlock in this one as well, and an improved dojo once again. So this is coming sooner than I thought, on November 21st. This month is already adding up to be an expensive one with so many great games popping up. Another game that's had some screenshots revealed for the Oculus Quest is called Affected the Manor. This game was announced on Friday the 13th in September from Fallen Planet to be hitting the Quest soon. This is another port. It was available on the Gear VR in 2016 and then ported to the PC and PlayStation. So this game has been everywhere. But we won't say no to more games on the system, that's for sure. The original game was described as a VR experience, as you didn't have much interaction, you just walked through the game controlling your movement. But the Quest version will see you with some nice little upgrades. So this title you can now interact with doors and objects, elevating the experience. As before, doors would just work as if you were at a supermarket and automatically open. Scary games fit so well in VR, they make the biggest impact for players. They make them scream like you've never screamed before. If you like a good scare, even though Halloween has passed, keep your ear to the ground for this one. So next one, if you've been on my channel, you would have seen my Quest 2.0 video where I wanted voice commands to improve the usability, such as selecting certain apps or going to the store. Quest, open Netflix. And it seems this could be coming, or at least a virtual assistant. After the latest update, people have noticed an additional folder in the unknown sources section of our headsets called the Oculus Assistant Service. You do only see this package if you're one of the people who have enabled developer mode on your headset. So when you open the package, it does ask for permissions to your audio device. And once you approve it, it will take you to a loading screen. Nothing happens here on this screen, it just loads. So I'm guessing someone hasn't finished this feature, but they've committed some code into the main line, and here it is. So when the next update occurs, hopefully in November for the Oculus Link update, we should get some sort of Oculus Assistant as well. I love what they're doing for their consumer base. It's been a very generous year from Oculus for sure. Next, Google has made some updates to the browser Chrome to enable it to handle web-based VR content for the use of our smartphones and our HMDs. The release of the beta Chrome 79 has enabled developers to create websites that can be experienced in VR, whether it be a 360 video content or a VR website, or if they can make use of WebXR's API, a game, to make it compatible with our controllers via a browser client. It's also said that Chrome is to expect to implement AR features in the future as well. The latest beta of Chrome comes with other features too, but they're not VR related. The beta is available now until the 10th of December, so give it a go. It could be round the corner that we start seeing a new VR model emerging as web capabilities improve to cater for VR content. No longer will we be browsing websites the traditional way, but more like Minority Report. We have a running joke in the office that we want a VR source code management tool. That would be awesome, so we can physically push code or merge branches. Nerdgasm. And finally, Pavlov Build 10 has been made available on the Pavlov Discord for us Quest owners to test and provide Davevilles with some feedback. So when the big day comes for its official release, we should have a pretty stable version of the game. This build is the infamous one that we've been waiting for that contains zombie mode. There are a few bugs that people have been pointing out, but the overall design of this mode is incredible. It's actually really impressive, and on the Quest it's a welcome addition. So there is a single map in this zombies mode which looks like a hospital waiting room, so already creepy AF. You don't get to select weapons in this game mode, you just slowly progress the guns available as you go from round to round. So you start off with a pistol, and they come sprinting at you like crazy, perhaps too fast, because you can't run away and reload without them hitting you. So when they come running at you, it's good to push them away and get a headshot because the audio gets louder. You get a loud boom when you pop them in the head. It is so satisfying. Your health is on your wristwatch, the red line on the left hand, so keep an eye out on it, because once you die, you start from the beginning. I had so much fun playing this game, even though it was hard. I found myself playing over and over and over again. Pavlov is really shaping up to be one of the biggest must-plays on the Oculus Quest, due to its level of content, great price, and competitive nature. You can find the build available if you want to play before the official 19th of December release on the Pavlov Discord. Just don't join and then leave, please stay and provide some feedback on this incredible game. It's going to be incredibly useful to all of us. So that's it from me, thank you for sticking around and catching up on some VR news. Be sure to check out some other videos as I've been doing some giveaways and have more to come, perhaps even Pistol Whip. Please join the Discord as well, as we have a great growing community and I'd love for you to be a part of it. So thanks for watching SteveNews, happy gaming guys, good day.